Well, the trials and tribulations of life can often be overwhelming, and sometimes, instead of trying to figure everything out on your own, the help of a life coach can put things in perspective and get you on the right track.
But what exactly is a life coach, and how do you know if you need one? Here with the answers is Bay Area-based life coach Jennifer Lee, and I was quizzing you before the show started about everything a life coach does. For people who don't know, what is a life coach?
A life coach is really a partner in helping you reach your goals more quickly and live a more fulfilling life. So what I do as a coach is ask powerful questions to help clients find their own answers to what they want in their life. And the client really shows up and explores, they take action, and then I help them hold them accountable to their commitments.
When do people need a life coach?
You know, people come to life coaching for different reasons. A lot of times when they're stuck or they're overwhelmed, like you guys were saying, they might be in transition in their life, maybe looking for a new career, or they might just want to take things to the next level. They're already successful.
And you were telling me during the break, you don't answer the questions for them. You don't provide them with the right answer. You help pull out of them
their own answers and what's important to them.
Kind of like a counselor.
Yeah. Do people get therapists and life coaches confused ever?
Sometimes, yeah.
How do you feel where you're going in life?
And what kinds of questions do you ask people? Say they're looking for career coaching and they're looking to change careers or get a new job.
Right.
How do you pull that out of them?
At the heart of it, it's really helping them uncover what's important to them, what their core values are, what their vision is for their life, and then helping them create a plan of action around that. So whether it's for a career or maybe a new relationship, anything that they're wanting in their life.
Now, this isn't something where they hire you to sit down and help them with their resume.
No, but there are some coaches who specialize in different areas, so there may be coaches who actually do that. I focus on more broader life coaching, so different aspects of their life, and it's how it's all integrated.
So you don't necessarily go to a life coach for one, to find a new relationship, but you could go to a life coach for a variety of different parts of your life that you want to enhance?
Exactly. And there are some coaches who do strictly money coaching or relationship coaching. There's even like coaches who focus on divorce. So, there's lots of different niches.
To get a divorce or to
get through it.
Get through a divorce.
Yes.
Money coaching too, that's got to be a tough one right now.
Yeah, I think it's really important to look at the psychological aspects of money and how people are in relationship with money. Yeah.
And you said earlier that you help hold them accountable.
Yes.
How do you do that? You don't put a gun to their head, right? I mean, a lot of people say they want to do things, and then they just never really get them done. How do you help encourage them to do things that they want to do?
That's so true. So what happens is we design how we want me to hold them accountable. So it could be that they need a swift kick in the pants sometimes. It could be really asking what got in the way and what they can learn from the obstacles that are in their way. And so it's weekly phone calls that we do to help them check in on their progress. So I ask, okay, so have you done X? And they report out if they did or not. And if they didn't, what did they learn? If not, or if they did, then we celebrate.
Right. Now, what if somebody comes to you and they're having problems in their relationships, at their job, and all these different areas in their life? Do you try and get them to focus on one at a time, or do you kind of do the broad view?
It depends. Sometimes we might have an entry point of, let's say, a situation in their work, and then we would work through that. And as they learn new skills to be in relationship with other people, that usually bleeds into other areas of their life. So there are always impacts into all the different aspects of their life.
Now, when you sit down with a person for the first time, what are the start out questions that you ask them? It sounds like it's a lot of asking questions to get them to think about what it is they really want in their life. Do you have any questions that maybe our viewers at home could be thinking about?
Yeah, I think one of the most important questions is, what is it you want? What do you want in your life? What brings you joy? Where do you find yourself most alive?
Do you find that after working with somebody for a while, you said typically you work with them for 3 months or
or longer,
or longer. Do you find that what they really decide that they want is different from what they originally come in wanting?
Sometimes, yeah, because I think people come in oftentimes with goals that have been kind of set by society, like you need to achieve this by when, and they start to realize what's really important to them, and it may not look the same way. So they oftentimes find that satisfaction for what's important to them.
Now, you mentioned talking to somebody on the phone and discussing their goals and if they achieve them or not. Is it better to meet with a life coach in person or on the phone, or is it a combination?
It can be a combination. So when I first meet with people, if they're local, I do meet with them in person for the first session. And then all the other sessions are on the phone because it's half an hour. So it's really quick. You can fit it easily into your schedule when it's on the phone. And I work with people across the country that I've never met before. Yeah.
How do people find a life coach near them?
There's different ways to do it. There's the International Coach Federation, which is the international organization. So that's the coachfederation.org, I believe, and you can search on that.
And referrals probably always a good
Referrals
way.
are really great. So just ask some friends or colleagues if they've had a coach.
And what do you see most people working on these days? Is there one thing that stands out?
You know, it's about finding meaning and fulfillment in their life, whatever way that looks like. And a lot of times it shows up as what their career is and maybe creating their own career.
That's interesting. So many people, I have a good friend who says that all the time. She likes her job, but she just doesn't feel like it's meaningful.
Totally, and it takes up so much of your time.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
But a lot of times you don't have the answer to what would change that. So I guess that's where you come in.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Jennifer's helped me realize I want to work for Energy King.
Oh, well, you may have your opportunity coming up.
I know.